Hello folks, today I'll be showing you my Fordson Major Perkins powered tractor puller and the modifications I have done. So I got into tractor pulling back in 2014, and it was after a family loss. I decided it was something I wanted to do and occupy my mind while I was a very bad time. So a very good friend of mine, Ian Wilton, he helped me build this puller, and as you can see, it's far from standard and was also great fun to have. So to start with, the engine is a Perkins 6354 AT out of a Massey 740 combine. Now when I purchased this engine off Terry Deutsch, it come with a rotary fuel pump and standard turbo. And yes, at the time it was ideal. Did everything I wanted, and I was happy with what it would do. But then I wanted more power and more smoke, so I decided that I wanted to fit a Bosch A-series fuel pump, which you can see here. Simon Burrow of SJ Burrow Agricultural Services fitted this for me over the 2017 period, I believe, over the winter, so that I could then progress a bit more. So it's a 9.5 litre Bosch A series fuel pump, upright where the old Cav rotary pump used to be. As you can see, it has oil feed and outlet feed and return. Also, I've got bigger injector pipes to allow for the fuel to be pumped into the engine a bit better. Then after 2 years like that, Turbo at Dorset 2018 decided that it wanted to no longer be there. Now for a standard turbo, it did what I wanted it to do. I already had this turbo in stock, and we had an event the weekend after at Land Livery. So my friend Ian Wilton decided that he could fit it before that event. So I had it fitted, and unfortunately after the first pull, the brass bearings gave up and I had to be sent off for a rebuild. Now the turbo is a Holset HX35, no wastegate as you can see, and straight piped. Also for the tractor puller, for it to be up to standard to our rules and regulations, it has, as you can see, wheelie bars, so when it goes up in the air I don't roll back over. Also has a roll bar, so if it does flip over I don't end up being crushed by the said tractor. Also, another safety feature is the kill flap. So when the wire is pulled, the flap just basically goes down and kills the turbo, causing it lack of power, but doesn't, because there's a hole in the actual flap. This stops the turbo from actually sucking the seals in. Also, I've added front weights to it to stop the nose coming up and damaging the front axle. As you can see, it's not a standard Fordson Major axle. This was made because I kept bending the axles. It's a lot heavier duty and a lot more strength being added to it. As it stands, I do not want to do any more to it. It's a very capable tractor pulling low top, which is good to have. Very reliable and doesn't require a lot of requires no easy start to start. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be doing more as when I can. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you all. Cheers and gone.